Hey, how's it going, everybody? Justin here. Thanks for checking out Exhaust State Comics. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and see what I picked up today at New Comic Book Day at the local comic book store. It is New Comic Book Day, and this is new books for February 3rd. So the stuff I picked up this week, continuing my trend of trying to cut books down, and there's no need to pick up 60 titles a week or a month. That's just too many. That's where I was at, so I'm cutting down. Like this week, Green Arrow's gone. I like Green Arrow, but I'm just not digging that story. And plus, with Rebirth coming in a couple months, I'm just not going to stick on a book that, like I said, last month, that story, he turned into a werewolf or something. I don't know. Just didn't click with me. It wasn't Green Arrow that I wanted to see. It was kind of weird. But stick around after I show my books. Or the books that I picked up this week. I will go over the comments from last week's video, and also I did a live video or a live stream on Friday just as a thank you for 100 subs. So now we're over 100 subs, so that's amazing, so thank you very much. So check that out, but I think I got a comment on there, and then I did on Monday night I put up a top 10 comic wish list for this year. So, like books that I hope to be able to get and add to my collection this year. So, not new stuff, but stuff that's previously come out. So, you can check that out. I'll go over those comments too. If you're watching this, leave a comment, and then next week I will read it and we'll talk about it. Unless you leave something bad, and then it probably just won't show up. Because that's how it goes. Alright, so let's get into the books. This week, we got a comic shop news, of course, and this is Jonesy. I don't know who Jonesy is. I don't know what that's from. Somebody let me know. It looks like a Cartoon Network type thing, so I don't know who that's coming out from. I'm sure if I look through that, I could find out, but I'm not going to. So there's that. Alright, so the first book I picked up this week is The Walking Dead, issue 151, Call to Arms. Picked up the issue 150, like a week late. And I don't know. Like I said, I like the TV show, so I'm gonna give this book a try for a little while. I know we're way beyond continuity. There's like a 5-year jump not too long ago, so I'm just reading it as it is. And characters I know, great characters that I don't. Fine. I'm not questioning where certain characters are compared to the TV show or anything like that. There's no point in doing that because it's so different. Oh man. All right, next. Another Image book I got this week. These are all mixed up. Normally I do DC and then Indies and then Marvel. But I guess I'm doing Image first because here's another Image book. This is Accend, issue number 4. Really like this. This art is crazy. You're in a game, it comes to life. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful art there. So definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it. It's up to issue 4, so another month or two and a trade would be out of it. So that's the great thing about Image, is you can just count on the trade coming out a month after the 5th issue. Amazing. Alright, next we're going to do DC. But I got to grab the DC. And this week, DC was, for me, like I said, cut out Green Arrow. There are 2 books that I'm normally going to get. One of them is ending. So, one of them ends with this issue. But, alright, here we go. Batman Robin Eternal 18. This is actually getting good as it's drawing to a close. We've got like 8 issues left. It ends at 26. So, I've been on the whole ride. I have not seen Batman Bad Blood yet. I need to see that or go buy it or something. Show you something in here. Maybe. Okay, there's some cool stuff. So, continuing on with DC, next I picked up Batman Europa, issue number 4 of this awesome... I don't know, it's actually been pretty fun. I've actually enjoyed this, and I'm glad that I actually got it as in floppies instead of in a year from now getting it in a trade, which there's nothing wrong with trades. I'm just happy to have this one in floppies. Trust me, I'm completely fine with trades. I have several. I have lots. I want more. I want to actually convert some of my books into trades and then maybe sell the single issues. Save space, really. Continuing on this theme with DC, I picked up a Batman book that I haven't picked up in a while, and this is Batman Detective Comics, and this is issue 49. I don't know. I don't know when. Who was on the book? Brian Buccellato and I can't remember who else was on it, but I didn't know they were off of the book. So I'm just gonna see where this one's going, as it also draws to its close before we get to Rebirth, which I talked about that in the live show, I think, a good bit. My thoughts on Rebirth and what they're gonna do. So we'll see. Realistically, I think it's just gonna be a lot of number ones. I don't know if we're going to get a ton of people back, but I think it's just DC going, hey, Marvel just launched a whole bunch of number ones and sold a whole bunch of books. We should do that too. Yeah? Okay. I think that's what's going on. Okay, let's get into Marvel now. I got a lot of Marvel books this week. They give me like this. Like last week I only got 2. This week I got a bunch. So, all right. This cover's awesome. It's a throwback to an older X-Men comic. I think it's like X-Men 25 or 20-something. But this is Uncanny Avengers number 5. We got Rogue and Gambit on the cover, and Gambit makes his move. So I'm pumped to read this one. This is the only Avengers book that I'm sticking with. I like this team more than the other 2 Avengers books. So, whoa. Okay, I looked at the book. I looked at the end. I'm not gonna. Don't look at the end. Let me show you something really quickly. Alright, well, we got Cable, Deadpool, and Rogue showing up there. That's cool. Johnny Storm. Alright, next, another awesome cover. We got some, Marvel so far is 2 for 2 on awesome covers of books that are in random order. This is Invincible Iron Man number 6. Looks like we got War Machine on the cover here. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. All new story. The War Machine starts. The War Machines starts now. What? It doesn't seem proper. But this looks really cool. Brian Michael Bendis has been doing a great job since he took over this book. And this looks... Hold on. I'll show you something cool. How's that? How you like that? So, alright. Moving right along in the Marvel bus. Because apparently we're on a bus. I don't know. Doctor Strange, issue number 5. Cool cover here. I don't remember what happened last issue. I know that he's hurting. Oh, this one's dark. This one's dark, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. That is insane. So, really excited to read that one this week. Alright. Oh, really? Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 7? Yes, number 7. I wasn't sure, and then I remembered. I don't know. I hope this issue's good. I'm getting a little tired of Spider-Man. I think I'm just having spider-like fatigue. I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I don't know. It's not bad. Are we getting a Mockingbird number 1? When's that coming out? Hey, X-Men 92! I am going to get X-Men 92 whenever the heck that comes out, because, hey, it's X-Men 92. Uncanny X-Men. Issue number 3. Yeah, so this is actually not a horrible book. I like this look for Magneto. Magneto! It's so cool. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about this book yet. I don't know why they got the Uncanny X-Men title. You could have made, since it's kind of villains, you could have made it something else. I don't know. The infamous X-Men? No. It's got to be an X. Who cares? Alright, next. Spider-Man, issue number 1. Miles Morales. This is, I think, this will be the first solo Miles Morales book I've ever read. I don't know if I've ever read any of these Ultimate Spider-Man with him in it. I've read him in Secret Wars and stuff like that, but I don't know if I've ever read a solo Miles Morales single issue before. So I am pumped for this to be my introduction. Holy junk! We just open up to craziness and that. We don't even wait. There's no right into something crazy. So, alright, Miles, I'm in, man. See what happens in that book this week. Alright, next. Is there something on my cover? I think my cover's damaged. I could be wrong. Captain Marvel issue number 2. I don't know if you can see, on the flag there, the black spots. There's more than that. You can't see it. You can only see a few, but it goes, all the way across. There are black dots. And there's black dots across Carol's hair. So I'm thinking this cover is jacked up. I didn't notice it while I was standing at the store. And it was on a shelf. Man. So, I guess I could take it back and ask if I could have that replaced or something? I don't know. Man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I'm just all kinds of sad now. I don't even know what to show you in here. There's some art. Blah. I'm so sad. My cover's messed up. It's okay. It's fine. Alright, so let's do comments from last week. Let's see if I can go through these kind of quick. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Alright, so in the last haul video last week, Remember Porkins said, great video and haul. I'm a week behind right now, but I'm looking forward to reading The Walking Dead 50 and Batman 48. Yes, Walking Dead 50, that was good. Read it 2 weeks ago. Seems like it only came, well, I picked it up a week late, so. And then, yeah, Batman 48 was good. So definitely check both of those out. And like I said, I'm going to read Detective 49 this week and see what happens. Alright, next was the Comic Fool. He said, thanks, Justin. Really appreciate the shout out. It's never late unless it's about to be 2017. And then he said, Strayer looked pretty good. Is that what he said? Strayer looked. Oh man, the mists. Strayer looks pretty cool. Daredevil is one of my tops right now, along with the Invincible Iron Man. Great haul. Yes, and Invincible Iron Man is out this week, man. And that cover looks great. I'm pumped about that. The War Machines starts. That's weird. Alright, next was the Asian Image. And he says, interesting comic books you picked up. Some of them I've never heard of. I collect mostly Marvel. Maybe I'll start widening my collection. I would recommend it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just being strictly Marvel or strictly DC or just strictly Big Two. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If those are the books you like, that's completely cool. But I would venture out and just check out some stuff from Image if nobody else. They've always got some good stuff going on. IDW does, Boom, Valiant, Zenescope. It really there's something else out there that you'll probably like. It's just you got to take a chance on it. So maybe try them on Comixology or something first, so it's a little bit cheaper than picking up a physical issue before you are in on a series. You know what I'm saying? All right. In the live show I did, got a comment from Jack Yo. That's how it's spelled. And he said, East to West made me feel like I was reading a book from 10 years in the future. Super sweet concept. Okay, and see, that was the thing. In the live show, I'd mentioned that I was going out Saturday to do some running around. I was going to try to pick it up. I didn't make it by the comic book store that day, so I didn't get it. The big box bookstore that I went to didn't have a trade of East of West 1. They had Volume 2. I didn't want to get Volume 2. I want 1. So I think they had 2, 3, and 4, but not 1. So I'll pick up 1 soon and then check it out because everybody was saying that it's really, really good. Also getting Drifter. Ah, crap. I forgot to get Old Man Logan. Oh, well. Alright, so in the top 10 comic wish list for 2016 video that I did, have a few comments on there. And we go with... I'll just read them down pretty quick. Trying to keep it kind of short. Thanks for hanging with me. If you have, like I said, leave a comment in this video and I'll read it next week and reply to it. Start a conversation, whatever you want to do. Alright. On that video, it said, "Remember Porkins." Well, it said, "Good luck on the list. I'm hoping to grab at least one of mine during Denver Comic Con." That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, cons are always a great place to find books on your list, and especially if you're needing to fill in like collections, like numbers, all those like $1.50 boxes. Those are great. Chad says, "I can't think of any back issues, but ones I'm looking for are Batman 50. I pre-ordered a Batman vs Superman variant. Cool. The Dark Knight, The Last Crusade. Very cool. And the Dark Knight 3 paperback? Question mark? It's still out. You should be able to get it. Only issues 1 and 2 have been out, right? Maybe it's up to 3. I think only 1 and 2 are out. But yeah, I mean, you should be able to find those at your local store. So, or if you want, there's actually more. Hold on. He said, James Bonney, Tyler Kirkman, Deathstroke series. I'm going to read that edition, then right up to issue 20 when the creative team changes. Can't think of any others at the moment. Cool. Well, that's a good list, Chad. I think you'd be able to find those pretty easily. All right, the Comic Book Atheist said, "Great picks. Best of luck in hunting those down." Rob Liefeld was pissed when I asked him to sign my copy of Darker Image 20 years ago. I guess he wasn't happy with his work. That stinks. I'm actually going to be interviewing Rob. I mentioned this on the live show. Friday at 3 Eastern Time, I'm going to be interviewing Rob, and then that should be up shortly thereafter on comicbook.com's YouTube channel. So this YouTube channel here. I'm the managing editor over there, so check it out. It's a lot of fun. YouTube channel over there. We do all kinds of videos. There's lots of stuff. We got a studio group in LA that do like a Young Justice series and all that. So if you like that kind of stuff, that's on there. It's a little older. They've done some previews of the new stuff that's coming out, like Bullhaven, I think, or Bloodhaven. So it'll be cool. All right, next is, and by the way, thanks Comic Book Atheist for checking us out over here and commenting, man. I appreciate it. JLS Comics said, "Nice 2016 list. Thanks." And the Comic Fool, he said, "It's a really cool list, bro. Man, you got to go re-hunting for these." Let's see, I feel you, man. I used to own some Amazing Spider-Man key issues and Tales to Astonish key issues way back before it was a true collector, but I had to sell them. It was heartbreaking. When it was a decision I had to make, though, back in the day. This was 10 years ago, 11 years ago, somewhere in there. Very sad, very sad. I wish I never would have sold them, but that's life. Yes, it is. Yep. All you can do now is just try to go back and remember what you had and try to get them again. I don't trust those bags either. No. Those bags are no. I just Mylar them. There you go. Great vid, bro. Appreciate the shout out. Rob Liefeld. That's nice. Sweet. So, all right, everybody. That is it. That is the haul for this week. That is everything that I think I'm supposed to do. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think. Yeah, we're done. So thanks for watching. Click subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Like this video, and I'll be back with some more videos this week. But this is the last video I'm doing with this background. After this haul, the background's coming down. I'm moving, and we'll see what happens next week with the haul. So, have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.